This monster of the 1930s was one of the first magnetic recording machines.
You are listening to Mid-Valley.
Today, it's the musician who gets isolated on the other side of the glass-fronted booth.
Citations, mutations.
But back in the early 30s, it was the forerunner of the magnetic tape recorder, which had to be safely stowed away.
That's right. And are you safely stowed away as you listen to Mid-Valley Mutations here on KMUZ? I certainly hope so, because we would hate for you to be in some sort of uncomfortable position or placed somewhere that you don't belong. We need you between the headphones listening. Because today is the organization of sound, an exploration of field recordings and musique concrete. And we're listening to some right now. And we also made some earlier. In fact, part one was Etude Musique, and we heard a bunch of different artists in that section. Part two, Performances Could Be Changed, mixed in some actual donated field recordings with some stuff that I made here in the studio. We had some help with one of the members of Fiasco. Thank you, Jerry, for sending in that track. And then we also had help from some of the waiters, Solovino, Marichu, and Jay, who sent in some rather tedious audio that was a part of that as well. And then we went into some honeymoon recordings. While I was traveling the United States, we got the chance to record some crickets and some fire and brooks and things like that. And then George and I, who you've been hearing introduce the show today, recorded a nice thunderstorm a little bit ago, because that's how we roll. So we mixed that all together for you because we like this musique concrete. We're kind of into it. We're hoping that we can see where this takes us. Maybe field recordings will be a part of the show from now on. Who knows? Maybe only once in a while. And we also closed that section of the program with a track by Porist from the new album that I don't believe is even out in the U.S. yet. The Modern Journal of Popular Savagery. That track was called The Field Recording, so of course we have to play it. And that's off an Egyptian record that, like I said, I don't even think it's available in the U.S. I wrote to him directly and said, hey, do you have a radio edit? I play stuff on the radio, and I need clean things. And he said, boy, do I have the thing for you. And it was really cool. He didn't need to do that. And so you can only hear these versions of it, the clean radio versions, here on KMUZ until it gets released wider, I guess. But if you're in Egypt, I think you can get it. So thank you very much, Porist, for helping out with that, because how cool is that? I've been a fan for a long time. You should check out Porist's appearance on Do or DIY with Vicky, People Like Us. Recently, they kind of took over the program together, and it's an hour of amazing radio. If you liked what you heard in the brief snippet that I played, imagine a whole hour of that. It's really, really good. So, and some of the inspiration for this episode, maybe. Not saying anything. You're listening to Mid-Valley Mutations, and you can find us on the interwebitron, midvalleymutations.com. We're trying out this thing where we do Periscope. So if you like that, let us know. Drop us an email. Find us on the MyFacer Plus or the Twinstagrambler, and we'll let you know how else to find us. But you know, I got more to play. So stay tuned. We're gonna keep things rolling here until the 11 o'clock hour on Mid-Valley Mutations.